Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of LocsNLoad Firearm Reviews. Alright guys, so building off the other video I had done about your first upgrades to your AR-15 for civilians, I'm going to go build off that list. So one of the first things I had given y'all was a light. That is the first upgrade you should get for your AR-15. Alright, cool. Locs, what are your top 5 recommended lights under $200 for that is good enough to mount on an AR-15? So let me give you my top 5 list. Again, remember guys, I'm just a YouTuber, not an expert, so this is all an opinion. And literally all but one of these lights I either own or have used. So this is based off my experience of what lights I think are recommended for your AR-15. So we're going to start off with the first one. The first one is one of my favorite lights, and that is the Streamlight HLX 1000 lumen light. You can see it's got some wear and tear on it because I've been putting this light through its paces, and it's shown that it can take it and ask for more. So guys, this is honestly, if you can get a light for under $200, the Streamlight HLX 1000 lumen light is the way to go. Highly recommended, number one in my opinion for budget light options under $200. Can't go wrong with Streamlight. So Streamlight is made of aircraft grade aluminum, like I said, 1000 lumens, and it has a 200+ meter throw, which means you see a target out there 200 meters, you can light them up. But Locs, I thought I can't shoot nobody at 25 meters. Yeah, you just lighten them up with a flashlight, not shooting them. I'm just saying. But yes, you can go out to 200 something meters, plus with this light they'll be able to identify a target. So you're gonna have plenty of light within those 25 meters. Next, it takes a CR123A battery. Matter of fact, all these lights take the same batteries. And you can find the Streamlight on Amazon, and it comes with light, the tail cap, and the pressure switch you see up here, and my bad, Muppet, and I think a battery. Don't quote me on the battery, but I think a battery. You get all of that for $131 on Amazon right now. So that's a great ass deal compared to like Surefire lights that are going to run you $300 plus. Alright, so that is my number one pick for budget lights for your AR-15. Alright, that's for civilians again. So number 2 is the Streamlight TLR1. This is a great light not only for your rifle, but a great light for your pistol. I like these type of lights because I am a big fan of the 12 o'clock light mount. So you have your barrel, your light, and then your optic. So all three of those are kind of like in a straight single line, and it's smooth on the sides. Nothing is jutting out that's going to get snagged. So I'm a big fan of mounting lights like the TLR1 on that 12 o'clock post on your AR-15 rifle. And I'll get a rifle so I show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. You see how you have your barrel, your light, and then optic. All three of those are in line with each other. So, and I'm a big fan of that. I might do a video in the past, in the future, of why I'm a big fan of 12 o'clock lights, but I'm not going to get into it because that's not this type of video. I'm just saying that TLR1 light, you could do exactly like this. You can mount it on the front of your rail, and if you have a front sight post, you could put it behind it, and you can still use your front sight, or if you have a rear sight, and be able to use your iron sights and still engage the target. But I'm a big fan of this setup because you can see everything is smooth and nothing is jutting off to the sides of this firearm. So the TLR1 is another great weapon light for your AR-15, made of aircraft grade aluminum like the Streamlight HLX. Is 800 lumens, so you're going to get plenty of lumens. Another 200 meter throw, so again plenty of lumens. CR123A battery, so you can find that battery is pretty common, and the price point is $139. The same thing with this TLR1. If you want a more upgraded model, like $160 value, you get the Streamlight TLR1 with the tail cap switch if you want. Or otherwise, you can just keep it the way like I would normally do it, like this, and I'll just use my thumb to click on the light if I need to. So guys, that is number 2 on my list for budget AR-15 lights for you civvies. Alright, number 3 on my list is the INFORCE WML 800 lumen light. This is one of the lights I haven't had too much experience, but I have used them before. I like the setup, I like the design. Again, it's great for that 12 o'clock light position mount. You can also mount it on the sides. It's a low profile, it's kind of sleek, so it really adds to the, I can't think of the word to say, but it makes it very efficient to use when you're shooting, because it has a little thumb pad right there, and the light is low, it's not sticking out, and it's not this big giant light either. And the INFORCE WML is a polymer light, so it's going to be lightweight. There's pros and cons to that. You know, most of these INFORCE lights are polymer, so you know, do your research. You know, some people like them, some people don't. They've had issues in the past. I have an INFORCE light, and it's been kind of iffy. For the most part, it works, but there's still kind of some issues to it that makes me a little. But as far as the WML 800 lumen light, that's the light I've seen to get the most recommended reviews from. And again, the one light I've actually used before. So like I said, polymer, 800 lumens, CR123A battery, and it's a $160 value on Amazon. They have different models, so if you want one that's no black or FDE, you can get that. And also, if you want the like the IR version, if you have night vision, if you're all in that type of stuff, you go out and get that. So guys, like I said, Amazon, $160 value. It's a good light, don't get me wrong, it's a good light. Is it my first choice? Probably not, but I would not be upset if I had one though. Alright guys, number 4 on our list. The number 4 on our list is, again, a light I've had a lot of use with, and I feel pretty comfortable with. I have it on several of my guns. You guys have seen it before. I've done a video on it, and that is the OLIGHT PL2 VALKYRIE. This bad boy right here. Focus. Alright, there we go. So this is the PL2 VALKYRIE 1200 lumen light. This is from OLIGHT. I've used this on my 11.5. I've used this on my 16-inch. I've used this on this gun. I've used this on my duty pistol when I do security work. So I'm a big fan of the OLIGHTs, especially the VALKYRIEs. The VALKYRIEs are my favorite line of OLIGHT lights. They've had, in my eyes, the most amount of success. I've put hundreds of rounds through these OLIGHTs, and they just keep chugging along. I've had it in the rain, water, mud, all that crap you can think of, and they just seem to keep chugging along. And I'm a big fan of these lights right here, the VALKYRIE lights. And so guys, the OLIGHT PL2 VALKYRIE light is honestly the cheapest value you can get for a light on our list, and that's at $100. Sometimes you can even get it cheaper than $100 if OLIGHT is having a sale, or you can find one on Amazon. But 1200 lumens, it has a 250 meter beam throw, so again, plenty of lumens for you civvies. CR123A battery. I like it because, again, it's not a thumb pad up here, but it's these tail switches, so you click, the light will come on. Or how I like to shoot with my thumb over the top, I can just simply take my thumb and activate the light with either side. So big fan of the 12 o'clock mount, big fan of the OLIGHT PL2 VALKYRIEs. I like just the output of them. I like the design of it, how it's nice, slow, low on the rail, and I can still use my iron sights if I needed to. So PL2 VALKYRIE, great light. Some people have mixed reviews about OLIGHT. For me, I've had more positive reviews from OLIGHT. I think there's, out of all the OLIGHTs I've gotten, there's probably been one OLIGHT that really had an issue with it. So OLIGHT, good to go in my book. Alright guys, and finally on our list at number 5 is the one light I have really no experience that I know of, unless I shot at a gun shoot and I didn't know about it. But still, it's a gun shoot, so I'm not really looking at the lights. But it's based off of word of mouth from reputable shooters that I trust, and who are really, I feel like, knowledgeable in the gun world and gun community. And you know, certain reviews, you're hearing about people talking, what names kind of come up, and that is the ARISAKA 300 series E1 HT Light, and that is a $175 value. It's a 325 lumen light made of T6 aluminum, so it's going to be a sturdy design, but the output isn't going to be as much as some of the other lights on this list. But again, for you civilians, because that's what the list is for, civilians, 325 lumens is good enough for that 25-meter engagement zone that you guys are regulated to. So you know, 325 lumens, CR123A battery. So guys, I unfortunately do not have the ARISAKA here, but it looks pretty much, you know, like the stream light, that type of setup, and it's a good light, great to go. A lot of recommended people use them. So guys, that is my list right there of your top 5 budget AR-15 lights for you civilians out there. So if you guys are looking for lights, I'm gonna put down in the link description box below where you can go to get these lights. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, you know, check them out. Also do your own research, because again, this is my opinion, not a fact. So there are other variables out there that I probably didn't consider that you probably could or should consider. So I don't want you to take my video as in the end all be all. Go out there, do your research, kind of take what I given you and run off that. If you do your own research based off the list I gave you and you see that, hey, this light works better for me, cool. At least you did your own research and you found out what works for you, and you just didn't take what somebody told you to do and did it. So anyway guys, that is my list. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. You know, like, comment, subscribe, join the Patreon team, get locked in, support your favorite YouTube channel, because I'm the best, hands down. Pick up t-shirt to support your favorite channel. And yeah guys, please be safe, stay armed, stay safe. LocsNLoad out.